Ford has just pulled off a move that has sent shockwaves through the global auto industry. And the biggest surprise is that it challenges the very companies that thought they were leading the electric revolution. While the world races to build electric vehicles, Ford has introduced something that could flip the script entirely. At a time when rivals were locked in battles over battery range and charging speed, Ford was quietly working on an engine that could question the dominance of petrol, diesel, and even electric power in the years to come. This isn't just another engine built for performance or efficiency, it's a breakthrough that could redefine the way the auto industry looks at the future. Ford isn't new to rewriting the rules, and with over a century of history, the company has transformed mobility more than once. But this time, the step is so bold that it has even made industry giants pause and pay attention. Ford has shown that the game isn't only for startups and that legacy players can still reset the field if they're willing to think big. So, what exactly is in this engine that has everyone talking? Is it simply another model launch, or could it be the beginning of a true revolution? Before diving into the details of this groundbreaking innovation, let's take a closer look at how Ford has repositioned itself on the global stage. This 120-year-old giant has re-emerged as a serious contender, standing toe-to-toe with today's biggest names in electric and hybrid technology. The transformation began with a bold shift in strategy. Once focused almost entirely on petrol and diesel, Ford started pouring investments into electrification. But its real edge lies in its production power, with manufacturing hubs across the United States, Europe, China, and India that allow it to deliver vehicles around the globe with an efficiency many competitors can't match. What also sets Ford apart is its variety. From America's best-selling pickup, the F-150, to electric SUVs like the Mustang Mach-E that rival Tesla, Ford has carved out a strong presence across both commercial and family markets. But in today's world, building cars is only half the battle, and the way you connect with customers is just as important. Ford has stepped up here too, expanding digital sales platforms, offering online bookings, and delivering software updates directly through the internet to bring a seamless, modern experience to its drivers. Ford has breathed new life into its legacy, and beyond cars, it's investing heavily in the future by building massive gigafactories, advancing battery research, and strengthening its sustainability game. Today, Ford isn't just a car company, it's a global innovator, proving that even a century-old brand can reinvent itself with fresh thinking. And now let's talk about the centerpiece of this reinvention. The engine that's keeping competitors awake at night, Ford's EcoBoost technology. This isn't your typical engine. It's been designed with precision to deliver the punch of a larger motor while cutting down fuel use, resulting in more power for less cost. The secret lies in two innovations: turbocharging and direct fuel injection. The turbocharger recycles exhaust gases to push more air into the engine, squeezing out serious performance even from smaller builds, while direct fuel injection ensures every drop of fuel is used with maximum efficiency, boosting output while reducing waste. The EcoBoost family comes in multiple sizes, starting with a compact 1.0 liter that produces a surprising 123 horsepower, scaling up to 1.5 liter, with 181 horsepower and mid-range options like the 2.0 liter and 2.3 liter, delivering 250 to 310 horsepower. For heavy-duty needs, there's the 3.5 liter twin-turbo V6, powerful enough to rival a V8, but with far better fuel efficiency. This is Ford's message to the industry, that intelligent engineering can deliver performance, efficiency, and sustainability all in one package. Clearly, Ford has shown how to build technology intelligently for more power with less fuel and less pollution. The EcoBoost is truly an engine built for today's needs. Ford's EcoBoost engines understand the needs of today's times very well, catering to those who want strong power, good mileage, and minimal damage to the environment. Whether driving a small car or a heavy truck, EcoBoost technology is useful in every situation, with no compromise in power and no compromise in fuel savings. The situation is different in the UK, where strict regulations require every car company to adapt to the environment. Ford has invested £24 million to build a powerful EV testing lab at its Dunton campus. This lab has 8 test rooms that run 24 hours a day so that every engine can be tested for years of use, ensuring that whether the engine is electric, hybrid, or petrol, it will last a long time and perform well. Now let's come to America, where, people really love their trucks. And Ford absolutely knows this very well. So they introduced the electric version of their super popular truck called the F-150 Lightning. This vehicle created a stir as soon as it was launched, with more than 70,000 people booking it in just 1 week. The interesting thing is that 90% of them chose its most expensive variant, and 80% opted for the long-range battery, which clearly shows that people want power and luxury along with technology. Ford's game plan is to keep a pulse on each country, focusing on low cost in China, strengthening green technology in the UK, and focusing on powerful trucks and vehicles in the US, all based on consumer preferences. But the goal is not just to make cars. Ford wants to create an ecosystem that includes EV vehicles, charging points, locally manufactured batteries, and everything done in a sustainable way. Ford's Blue Oval City factory in Tennessee is part of this vision, which will take EV battery manufacturing to new heights. Along with this, Ford is also investing in charging stations in different parts of the country so that people do not worry about range and can buy EVs with ease. Ford's electric revolution is not just about making cars, it is also creating new jobs, new business opportunities, and a greener future in the country, with the goal to provide EVs to ordinary people, not just the rich, so that everyone has the option of green technology. The bottom line is that Ford is no longer just a car company. It's a company that builds the future, a future that's sustainable, technological, and accessible to all. Which is why Ford's electric journey is not only disrupting the market, but also has the power to transform the entire industry. Now let's come to the engine that has created a stir in the entire car industry. The ZZ632 Big Block V8. The name is as big as its power, and General Motors left no stone unturned while making this engine, bringing the kind of technology that was earlier available only in racing cars into normal production vehicles. This is not just an engine, it's a mechanical monster where, from its sound to its speed, everything is going to win hearts in a jiffy. When you start this engine, it honestly feels as if the ground has shaken. Its power is so tremendous that it feels like you're flying the car, not just driving it. But the question is this engine just a game of speed, or can it actually change the entire automotive way of thinking? General Motors says that the ZZ632 is not made just to show horsepower. It's really such a level of engineering that it can make every vehicle feel outdated. Now let's talk about the numbers. The ZZ632 V8 engine is the most powerful crate engine Chevrolet Performance has ever built, putting out 1,040 horsepower without any fancy fuel, just on normal gas from the pump. Its peak power comes at 6,600 RPM, and it can be pulled up to 7,000 RPM. Its response is so nimble that with just a little acceleration, the car moves ahead in the blink of an eye, making it as good for drag racing as it is for street driving. A testament to its incredible versatility and raw, accessible power, it bridges the gap between the controlled chaos of the Strip and the demanding requirements of daily usability, offering drivers an unparalleled experience, whether they are chasing quarter-mile times or navigating city streets. Now let's talk about its design. It has light but strong aluminum parts to increase power while keeping the weight low, a critical engineering choice that enhances the power-to-weight ratio and contributes to the engine's overall agility and explosive performance characteristics, allowing for quicker revving, improved handling, and more efficient power transfer from the engine to the wheels. The crankshaft, pistons, heads, everything has been designed at a very micro level, so that there is no performance drop even at high speeds, ensuring that every component, from the largest assembly to the smallest tolerance, works in perfect harmonic balance to maintain relentless, uncompromised power delivery throughout the entire rev range, pushing the boundaries of what a production-based crate engine can truly achieve. Setting a new benchmark for durability, precision, and sheer output in a package that is both revolutionary and remarkably refined.